welcome back to the third part. And there was a funny thing. I hope you, or we hope you listened and watched our second part. The second part was when I proposed to Wilma.
Yeah.
There was something we missed to tell you. Yeah, we get married. While we are in Guangzhou, we get married.
Yeah, we did. Nagpakasal kami sa Hong Kong. We get married in Hong Kong. So, but before that, you did the registration process, right? And at that time, I cannot come to China because I don't have the visa, and it's really difficult for me to get the Chinese visa. So I was in the Philippines that time, and then I just flew to Hong Kong the day before the wedding.
So Wilma came from Manila. I picked her up at Hong Kong airport. We had a nice dinner somewhere in a really, I think it was a Korean corner in Hong Kong. So, and then next morning, I was not sure about the time. I think it was like 10:45. We had an appointment with the government. So my friend came from Guangzhou. I went up very early went to the flower market to pick up the flowers I ordered before. Of course, a bride need flowers. And
eternity later.
Wilma flew to Thailand, and I went back to China. And we decided to make our honeymoon then by the end of the year, where we flew to Vietnam. Yeah, we flew to Vietnam.
Yeah.
First to Hanoi, then Halong Bay, celebrate my birthday there, and then we took a long journey.
Yeah, it was 27 hours on the train. That's the longest hour we spent on the train. Yeah, and tsaka
Hanoi to Nha Trang.
yeah, Hanoi to Nha Trang. And nag-spend din kami ng Christmas in Nha Trang and New Year in Saigon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then from Saigon, I flew back to China. Wilma flew back to the Philippines, right?
Yes, because
Waiting for the invitation for the visa,
yeah.
and then came back and work. So that is the part we missed before. So now back to the end of the time in Guangzhou. So we went to Cebu, rented an apartment in Talisay City, or rented a house in Talisay City.
Yeah.
Stayed there, and then the pandemic starts, even in the Philippines. Very difficult. The reason why we went there is getting Brittany, Wilma's daughter, from Masbate, but she couldn't change from one state to another, so because of lockdown.
So ayun, it takes time bago namin nakuha si Brittany because of the lockdown, and Brittany made it by August. So instead, and then she missed the school. Hindi siya nakapag-enroll kasi nga dahil sa mga lockdown, tapos hindi namin siya agad nakuha, kaya ayun, na-miss niya yung 1-year school na yon, August. So at bahay lang siya, and then ayun, we live in Cebu for 9 months.
10-11 months. And then let's say I couldn't deal with our neighbors. The house was nice, our landlord was awesome, but we decided to move. So I took a flight to Manila for a week, stay there for the week, and looking for apartment. Found something in Quezon City, Eastwood. Took already a lot of stuff with me, and then Wilma and Brittany came 1 week later, and we moved to Eastwood City in Quezon.
Yeah, and then from then, Eastwood is really a good place for us because everything is there: shopping mall, supermarket,
restaurant, bars.
Yes, but you will not enjoy because of this pandemic. Yeah, so it's like nothing, it's only the environment change, but the situation hindi nagbago, ganun pa rin. Tapos ayun, while we are in Eastwood, we planned to move again. We studied German online, and because we are planning to settle in Germany. right?
Yeah, so the plan was going to Germany. Shouldn't be so difficult since I'm a German citizen, and then married, learn German. End up with applying for German, for the German spouse visa. And I was at this time, I flew to Europe, and I wasn't. Then a couple of weeks later, when I was in Europe, I went for 3 months to China, back to work. Came back to Europe, and then we tried to get a spouse visa for Wilma and a family visa for Brittany. They applied visa, everything was fine.
They said that it will take, when I went to the German consulate, they said that it will take another 6 months because kasi gagawa sila ng background checking for me.
Yeah, and the 6 months, it's around 6 months. Without any pandemic, so it could take even longer.
I got this idea from a classmate, Harold. Yeah, he is our online classmate. Sabi niya, kaysa sa mag-Germany kayo, pumunta kayo ng Austria, it's really easy. So I told him, but for him it's just unbelievable. But we believe when Harold made it. No, you planned first going back to the Philippines, right? And something happened that really pushed us to...
Yeah, and I finally get my re-entry visa for the Philippines. But then something happened which I will not say here because that will make me crazy again. So we decided, okay, make plan B, Austria. So I have a friend here in Klagenfurt in South Austria. Got an Airbnb apartment first, came here, register as a European citizen. You can stay here, I can stay here for 90 days and can work, but if I want to stay longer here and work for longer than 90 days, I have to register. It's very easy for me. Actually, it would be very easy. It ends up with opening my own company, which was not a big deal. Register here and then get all the documents together and send all the documents to Wilma, and then she could apply in end of December. Both applied a visa, and they got it very quick, and on the 20th of January they flew from Manila via Doha to Vienna, and I picked them up. And after one night spending here, after spending one night, we went to the registration and register everything, and then 2 weeks later Wilma get her residence permit for 5 years, including full access to the working market, so there's no restrictions, she can work whatever she wants. And for Brittany it took a little bit longer because of some documents they asked for. Yeah, and then 3 days ago, we got an email. Please call for make an appointment. So tomorrow is the 4th of March, 8 o'clock in the morning. We will go to the government and we will pick up Brittany's residence permit. Now we are in Austria, in Carinthia, in Kärnten. 30 kilometers away from the Slovenia border, 40 kilometers away from the Italian border. We're very happy here.
Yeah, and Brittany is going to school face to face.
After 2 years no school in the Philippines, now she's going to school.
Yeah, she's going to school and she's enjoying it. She's starting to have friends here now, and life for her is really change. Please stay on our channel to be updated on all videos coming for our daily life here in Austria.
Thanks for watching, and keep you posted, and looking forward to see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.